foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Jackson picks up the foul. The last title for the Mercury came back in 2014, and that team was historically good.
Maybe the best team in league history. 29-5 record in the regular season, 8-1 in the playoffs, and they had a stacked roster. Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi, Dawana Bonner, they helped lead Phoenix to their second title.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you. Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
The Aces trailing. Outside Lloyd. Young. Back to Lloyd. From past the arc. The Aces with another miss. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute to play. The shot. Jackson, no good.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Pass to Gustafson. And the three ball is good.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
Jackson, no good.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Lloyd with room to shoot. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
He got away with a major lapse there. Getting going here in the second quarter, her second three-pointer of the game.
Outside Lloyd. Another three for Las Vegas.
Well, we are seeing why Lloyd was dubbed the Gold Mamba. He's got the mentality to answer right back.
Here's Jackson. Jackie Young the rebound. The Aces leading. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Again, Jewel Lloyd missing.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench and continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
And Jackson picks up the foul. That is her third foul so far.
And that's the risk they ran by keeping her on the floor. She picks up her third foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gray with the bucket.
Using a soft touch and a purposeful offensive approach, Gray's able to finish around the basket in a variety of ways.
She gets that one.
Had her defender spinning like a top on the crossover.
I think you're right, Brian. She looks a little dizzy to me.
Outside Young. The three-pointer is on target.
So she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Timeout called the Mercury. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Aces on top. They lead by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. Wilson has been dominant in this game.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
One of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
You talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
Now here's Parker Tyus. 6 on the shot clock. Chelsea Gray for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Jackson. That's in there. Alyssa Thomas with the assist. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And Jackson picks up the foul. Left side, Jackson. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
You know, offensively, they seem to have really turned a corner.
Yeah, just a much better half since they changed baskets, and they're looking strong.
Now here's Evans. To the inside, Gray, Savali with the steal. Jackson, covered by Lloyd. Jackson, no good. Man, these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Here's Copper, and the layup is good.
Persistence pays off for Copper inside. Getting past the contact and right to a look.
Pass to Gustafson. Now here is Lloyd, guarded by Jackson.
They've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. The second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
The first free throw is good. And for the #1 pick in the 2015 WNBA draft, it's safe to say that Jewel Lloyd has lived up to the hype.
Lloyd has been a steady, reliable scorer ever since she was selected with the top pick. Now in her 30s, she continues to be a key cog in this team's offense.
Now here is Lloyd. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots. Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Here's Gray, faked in off the glass.
You love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
Timeout called the Mercury. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Phoenix leading. Jackson outside. Off target from three-point range.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
And she'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They only made 35% of their shots in the first half, but they're slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
And that one misses. Down low. Young's shot is off. Jackson outside. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Well, offensively, they're looking much sharper here in the second half. The miscues are down, and they're just getting quality looks.
Got a piece of it. Jackson with the steal. It's good.
That steal paid instant dividends.
Sure did. They didn't waste any time getting out on the break.
Just so quick.
The ace is trailing. Jackson with the steal. Pass to Taurasi. Here's Copper. Yes, and a nice assist from Diana Taurasi.
We've seen that Copper is capable of big things on offense, and I'm starting to think this is going to be one of those nights.
Double team on Jewel Lloyd. Chelsea Gray for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defense was pretty much non-existent there. Can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rack against the taller defender.
But when you're on the wrong end of the size matchup like she was, aggressive play is the only way to get it going.
Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Now here is Lloyd. Gray outside. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Puts it up from 15. Jackson, no good.
That's a shot she had to take.
No question. The decision was good, just didn't execute.
Back to Gray. All sorts of time. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
What focus from Gray. A point guard by trade and maybe in the scorebook. She can also score without the basketball. She must have a lot of confidence, thinking she can make it from all the way back there.
I think maybe the coach has got to get in her ear and tell her just get better shots when you're out there.
Here's Parker Tyus. The shot, no good. Good D by Kalia Copper. Here's Jackson. Connects from three-point range.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
That's tipped. Jackson with the steal. That one goes in.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. They never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled to this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
I see you, son. Fourth steal.
Every the game, and I say, yeah, I do.
Hey, you had a tall task going up against Asia Wilson, her team. Your team needed a big performance.
Let's play.
If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a sneeze, please for them getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Phoenix Mercury. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. Born in Canada drives in.
You know, it's always interesting to match up the offseason expectations with the reality of a new season.
That's what's so great about this league from a fan perspective, right? There's always something to look forward to, no matter where your team is.
Well, both teams here, they're excited about the possibilities, and that can mean anything from developing young talent to winning a chip.
Down low, Reiner.
A basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
With Griner's frame and fundamentals, she's become one of the league's most dominant interior scorers.
And the ball out of play, the Dream will have it.
Ball goes to Atlanta.
And Jackson picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
And Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be...
Substitution on the court.
And here's Canada. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Launches a three. Jackson gets the bucket.
I love
That's a clip. That's a clip.
the instinct that steal was made. They were going the other way.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Oh, yeah, I can dig that.
Oh, yeah, and it leads to an easy basket.
Out to Taurasi. Jackson gets the bucket.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller defender on her and took it straight to the bucket for the easy two.
Here's Jackson. And again, Phoenix with the triple.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
And 2023 was a frustrating season for the Mercury, a 9-31 record.
The second worst record in team history as they missed the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. They were dead last in defensive rating. So
I'm putting this on TikTok.
if you want to talk about a big improvement, it's got to start there.
Now here is Canada. Let's go with a three. They get it back. Here's Kubai. That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night. Here's Jackson. Drops in the tray.
All these threes are
Another clip.
giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. To the middle. Kubai. It's rebounded by Sabali.
Jackson outside.
Off target from outside.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide open look like that.
Inside. Kubai. That's in. Coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Now here's Jackson. Guarded closely. Takes the three. Kubai grabs the board. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 14-point game. The shot by Howard, no good. Here's Jackson. Trains the three-pointer.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Howard. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Kubai. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so
We have big practice.
And we've talked about this. One of the major challenges in the W is travel.
Well, you know, you look at just the geography of the league. Most of the teams are on the West Coast or on the East Coast. So you end up with really long flights to play those interconference games.
And it just tells you that resting between games is so important. Diet, sleep, taking care of your body is crucial.
now here is Canada, guarded by Sabali. Pass to Tolliver for three. Second shot opportunity. Reiner's shot is off.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Boy.
Nastiest fadeaway.
Ryan, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them.
Yeah, she's not necessarily a strong interior presence, but she's got to finish those chances when she has them. She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Now here is Canada. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Jones. Here's Tolliver. Misses the layup. Phoenix with the ball. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. Jackson gets the bucket.
That was it.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Now here's Greiner. 10 points for her. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
And so a pretty lopsided game.
Never seen no buzzer beater.
The first half. Mercury out front, opening a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far.
And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
And talking about the Dream, they do one thing very well, that's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
Here's Canada. Yep, counted.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
Here's Copper. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
And you look at the career of Kalia Copper, and she really took advantage of that 2020 season.
Yeah, that was the wobble year down in Bradenton. A lot of players opted out, but Copper, she opted in. She had by far her best season, and in the 3 years since, she's been an all-star 3 times. And, oh, by the way, finals MVP with the Sky, too. Her efficient scoring. A nice lift to their offense tonight.
And so here's Atlanta. Outside Canada. Gray outside. It's rebounded by Thomas.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Offensive board. Jackson.
From the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
And Jackson picks up the foul.
That's her third foul of the game.
Team foul.
For three, Jordan, Canada.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
Releases. Jackson, no good. On the wing, Alicia Gray. She's covered by Taurasi.
Shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for them.
It's good from long.
42 points. 42 points.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
Here's Jackson. Offensive rebound, Mercury. Taurasi, and that's good.
Showing some muscle to snag that offensive rebound. Taurasi just wants to contribute wherever she can.
Pass to Jones. Howard. The Dream again can't hit.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
Fantastic body control from Howard. The pull-up jumper is one of the toughest shots to master.
Here's Jackson. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Outside Canada. Mercury with the rebound.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Here's Jackson. Bangs home the trifecta.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
Canada with the bucket.
fighting through the trees. That was a spectacular move from Canada.
Jackson with the ball.
She has 45 points. Tries to keep it alive. Rossi right side. Fires for three. Drills it from outside.
Oh my God.
She is putting on a clinic out there. Really the centerpiece of their offense.
Canada up top. And there's another one for the Dream.
That's an agile move by Canada with the ball, completely throwing off the defense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Back to Jackson.
Three-pointer. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. And Atlanta has possession. Outside Howard. Pass to Griner. Brown grabs the board.
Jackson outside.
Over Canada. What a play!
Oh, man, they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more points onto their run going into the final quarter.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Mercury out in front, just dominating. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth.
And the league is expanding for the 2025 season. Very exciting. What do you guys think is the best part about it?
Well, for me, it's the extra roster spots. There are so many talented players in women's basketball right now. And the W, it's really needed more space, more spots, more places on the roster for a while now.
Oh, I agree. I mean, when you look at the last cut lists back in May, right before the season, there are some serious hoopers on them.
To the paint. Hillman, that's good.
And that's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed play on the low block. I love that.
Me too. It's old-fashioned. Reminds me of when we played. I mean, old-fashioned pound-the-rock basketball, and it's working well. I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. It's hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
Phoenix with the ball. Here's Jackson. She drains the quick shot.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
To the inside. Here's Hillman. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
When you think about Phoenix Mercury basketball, Diana Taurasi's the first player that comes to mind.
DT's been in the Valley of the Sun since 2004, never leaving for another organization. She's been here so long. A few of her current teammates were in preschool when she joined Phoenix.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook.
Perfectly done. She put it on a platter for her.
Bon appetit, and what touch on the finish.
Poked away.
Jackson with the steal.
Up the floor. Pull up Jay. And the Mercury tack on 2 more.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Gray outside. Will it go? The Dream again can't hit.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Jackson, Gray defending. Really
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
6,000 hours. I can go for 7. I can really
Jones outside for 3, Jordan, Canada. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Jackson gets the bucket.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
And the Mercury making a change here. So it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're
66 points, 7 steals.
Half hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ face.
Good luck, game. Peace. Love y'all. I'm gone as always. Be great. Be strong.